my Valentine.
Alright guys, so it's time for me to clean out my pantry. There is shit falling out on my head every time I open it. I can't stand it anymore, so we're gonna get this baby clean. So yes, this is embarrassing. This is my pantry before. We just moved into this place 2 months ago, and it was just me throwing all of my crap in the pantry and not really going through it from when we moved out of the old place and into this one. So I know there's just so much stuff in here that I need to just toss and get rid of because it's either old or I just know that nobody's going to eat it. So I'm gonna do a collection of a donation pile as well as a toss pile. Don't mind my little calliope. I know you guys think it's gross that she's on the counter, but I clean my counters every day, and if what makes her happy is sitting here watching me work, then so be it. I'll let her do it. My girlfriend Sarah actually cracks me up because she'll do a little voiceover for my cat and say, "Oh, this is where you do the dishes? Cool. I'm gonna put my butthole right here." But whatever. I love her. Did you see that piece of glass go shooting across the kitchen? I dropped my Trader Joe's Unami spice. So I did a lot of pulling everything out of the pantry to start with, and I started separating them into categories. So I did like healthy snacks, I did unhealthy snacks, I did soups, teas, and like drink mixtures. I did breakfast stuff like oatmeals and granola bars and stuff like that. Trying to think what other categories that I had in there. I separated all of my coffees. I had decaf coffee, regular coffee, teas. And I did a bunch of purging at this point too. So if I had something that needed to, a couple walnuts that I had put in a snack bag, I went ahead and added those back to the big walnut bag, just so that I only had one of everything. And I did a lot of that with my baking stuff. Mainly, I had, several small bags that I had measured out for either something that I was getting ready to bake or something like that, so I'd already measured out the ingredients and then had extras left over, so I went ahead and combined everything together so that I only have one bag of confectioner sugar and one bag of sugar and one bag of brown sugar, just to keep it a little bit easier to have everything stored away. And I will say, since I've organized the pantry, I've packed my son's lunch, which I do every night, but it was so quick and so easy to just grab his snacks and not have to plumage through there to figure out what I have, what I don't have. And it really is going to save me so much when I run to the grocery store, because I don't need granola bars for like probably 2 months. I didn't realize that I had so many in there. And when Matthew comes home, he's going to have to help me eat them because, they're just a quick, healthy snack on the go. And he's really, really good about eating healthy versus me. I tend to run out of the house and not grab anything. But he's really good about grabbing a snack for the road. These little buckets that you see on the counter, these metal ones, I picked up in the dollar spot at Target recently. This is in part of their farmhouse decor that they have right now in season, and they're only $5 a bin. I could have picked up probably 1 or 2 more small bins. I wish they had different sizes than just these large ones, but they don't, because there's some things that you have that you only have a few of and you really don't need a huge bin for it to go into. And I really want to use up what's in my pantry right now before I start adding new pantry items, just because there's no sense in spending money if I have money just sitting in there waiting to be eaten. Also, make sure you guys stay tuned to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribe so that you guys will get notified when I upload new videos, because I'm going to shoot the organization of my refrigerator and freezer tomorrow. Those definitely won't be as bad as my pantry, but it's going to be a lot of empty everything out, get rid of things that are expired, and I need to definitely clean out my refrigerator. It hasn't been cleaned since I moved in, and you know, things get sticky and spill and whatnot, so I definitely want to go and clean everything out before I put anything back. I also have a ton of oatmeal that we need to burn through. Reed just had me buy him more oatmeal, and we did not need to buy it, but I had no clue what was in my pantry, so I bought him some. So now it'll be oatmeal for breakfast for a while. Which I ended up having oatmeal for dinner tonight. I don't know. It's like a comfort food for me. Had all my healthy snacks in one basket and realized I had so many of these granolas that they could definitely be in the half basket with the oatmeal. I had a ton of bags just thrown in there from going to Trader Joe's or going to Target or wherever, and I keep all of the plastic bags for when I clean out the cat box, but as far as the paper ones, I do reuse those whenever the kids need to bring something to school. So I just needed to reorganize this area so that they weren't just thrown in there. And I already went to clean the cat box after I had these organized, and it was so much easier to just grab my bag and go and not have crap falling out everywhere. Matthew would be so proud of me for cleaning out this dang pantry, because he's always said that our house is super, super clean, aside from the areas that I like to throw shit, and the pantry is one of them. I'm a very out of sight, out of mind person, so yeah, I'm tackling my little throw crap areas this month of January. I definitely want to get it all taken care of. So I have my pantry check. I'm going to be doing my refrigerator. I need to do my master bathroom. Linen closet is a disaster. I've got to do that. And then I have junk drawers in the kitchen that need to be gone through as well. So those should be 4 vlogs that I'll be doing, and it will definitely organize my life. Just doing this pantry has made everything so much easier for me to be able to pack my son's lunch, figure out what I'm doing for dinner. I love it, and organization definitely makes me a way more sane person. So I'm cleaning out on the bottom here. I have just a bunch of spices for like a low country boil. I have Matthew's protein powder down here for when he's home. And I definitely need to pull all of this crap out because there's gotten to be little things under here that need to be vacuumed out. So I grabbed my Dyson real quick. I'm vacuuming all of that out because it's always best to clean once you have everything all taken out. So this is my little 3-bin distressed wood container that I have, and I've always kept it's always had the cat treats in it, vitamins in it, and then coffee in it, and I have enough drink mixtures that now I've decided to separate this into 3 categories. So I have a hot cocoa one, I have a coffee one, and then I have a tea one. So this will be awesome when Matt comes home. He loves having hot tea before bed, and I'll be able to get that easily without having to dig through and find out which teas that I have. They're all organized, they're all in the same spot now, and this way he can figure out what flavor he wants for the night. I usually offer him whatever falls out, so this will be better for him. I love this container. It is meant to look distressed. It's not that I've had it so long that it's old and beaten up. I actually bought it that way. I got it from Home Goods a couple years ago. Now we're going to go ahead and start putting everything back into the pantry. And it took me a while just to tweak and figure out where I wanted stuff, how I wanted stuff, before I was totally happy with it. And I might still switch things around here and there. This is me just marrying a couple of items together. I had 2 bags of the exact same thing open, because I bought crap not realizing that dummy, you already have it open in the pantry. But go ahead, waste your money, buy some more. This hood was driving me nuts. I must have pulled it forward 40 times while I was doing this video today. So this is all of my baking items that I discussed before, and I'm so glad that I'm going through all of this, because a lot of times I'll be like, oh, I have tons of that, I'm gonna make this recipe, and then I'm like, oh crap, brown sugar, I have no brown sugar. So this was great for me to do an inventory, to see what I have and what I need. If you guys have any suggestions for any other organizational videos, or just videos in general that you guys would like to see me do, please comment below, because I will definitely be interested in what you guys think I should do, and I will definitely do that in one of my near future vlogs. This is all of my little tiny decorating baking stuff that just needs to go into a Ziploc bag so that it doesn't just end up loose all throughout the pantry, because a lot of it is just really tiny little pieces icing tips and such. So those are now just tossed into one easy to handle Ziploc bag. at my little baby in the corner. I bought these caddies a couple years ago from Target, and I love them because they hold a 6-pack of beer, but I'm actually going to use them to put all of the drink mixes in because I have so many of like the hot cocos and kids fun drinks and toppings and stuff that I'm going to keep in there. The dietary supplement drinks, all of that I'm going to keep in these little caddies so I can pull them out whenever the kids want a drink or I want a healthy drink. This one I'm just adding a few more items. I know I had some room left over in the basket, so I'm just combining that so I don't have anything loose in the pantry. And then I had just a little bit of several different types of pastas lying around in their boxes. I went ahead and combined those all into one bag. My son will actually think that's pretty cool. So I'm going to get some mom points with that one because there's like shells and macaronis and spirals all combined in there. Give us nosy posy. So I'll give you a little bit of background on Calliope. She is a rescue. We got her from a no-kill shelter up in West Virginia. I love, love, love this place. They will keep the cats there as long as they live until they get adopted out. So I love that about them. She was actually brought there because they believe she was hit by a car. So she has a terrible, terrible little limp to her, but I just love her to pieces. And I feel like that's why she definitely gets away with murder, because she's my little special baby and she had such a terrible life and now she's with us. And I kind of just let her do whatever she wants. See, her little limp, poor baby. But she's usually got to be wherever I am in close vicinity because I think she has a bit of separation anxiety. So wherever she wants to be, I let her be. Those are actually her cat treats that she's nipping at. I had no idea she was doing that. So here's the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video, and please subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!